This story is not just about a television anchor. It is not just about a scandal. And it is not just about headlines. It is about what happens after the cameras turn off. Brooke Nevils, a former NBC News employee, has now revealed a deeply personal chapter of her life. In a new book excerpt, she says that after leaving NBC, she found herself in a psychiatric hospital, a moment she describes as the breaking point of years of emotional pressure. Back in 2017, Matt Lauer was fired from NBC following a complaint of inappropriate sexual behavior. In 2019, Brooke Nevils publicly identified herself as the woman who filed that complaint. She alleged that Lauer sexually assaulted her in 2014. Matt Lauer has denied the allegation. He has maintained that the relationship was consensual, no criminal charges were filed, and the case was never decided in court. But while public debates focused on guilt and innocence, Nevils says she was fighting for her mental survival. In her book, she describes losing her career, losing her sense of safety, and losing her identity. She writes that she faced disbelief, criticism, and online attacks. Some questioned her timing, others questioned her motives. Many doubted her story. These are tactics experts often describe in high-profile abuse cases: denial, minimization, victim blaming, manipulation, and emotional When powerful figures are accused, attention often shifts away from victims toward reputation management, public image, and legal defense. Nevils says this pressure slowly destroyed her mental health. She felt isolated, ashamed, disconnected from reality. Eventually, she says, she was hospitalized, a moment she now sees as both terrifying and necessary because it forced her to confront the trauma she had been carrying alone. Experts say public exposure combined with personal trauma can be devastating. Victims lose privacy, stability, and trust. And when the accused holds power, fame, or influence, that imbalance becomes even stronger. This is not unique to one case. From Hollywood executives to media personalities to medical authorities, history shows how power can silence, confuse, and discredit survivors. In her writing, Nevils describes years of slow healing, with a rebuilding confidence, of learning to trust herself again. She says telling her story is not about revenge. It is about reclaiming her voice. Matt Lauer has largely stayed out of the public eye. NBC has stood by its decision, and both sides continue to maintain their positions. But this story reminds us of something important. Scandals do not end when headlines fade. For those involved, the consequences can last a lifetime. Behind every controversy is a human being, with real pain, real trauma, and real struggles, whether people believe one side or the other. Brooke Nevils' account adds emotional depth to a complex story. It forces us to ask difficult questions about power, about accountability, and about how society treats those who speak out. And it reminds us that healing is rarely simple, rarely quick, and never easy. If you want more in-depth celebrity stories, breaking news, and powerful updates, subscribe now for daily celebrity news.